Shoutouts to Irish stereotypes.
Hey man, you got to
Street
perpetuate
Fighter tournament. We're all about the stereotypes. Let's make them happen.
Exactly.
I was talking to David earlier about Air's switch to Poison and how I feel like that's been, to me, such a great, just to catch you up, the viewers are now hearing me repeat myself, so apologies, but I feel like it's been such a great switch for him because I always felt like his Ryu was like kind of missing that explosive edge that you see from some of the Ryus that were able to survive the different kind of changes the character went through over the course of Street Fighter 4. And Poison is a little bit more of a controlled character, a little bit more of the, you can run your frame setups, you can run, it's sort of a more measured game. Whereas Ryu, you need like a little dose of insanity in there to really make the character work.
Right. Yeah, it was really interesting to see what Air was bringing to the table at the most recent Canada Cup in November, because that was the first time that he really brought Poison out to the spotlight after training with her in Japan.
Yeah.
Because he went over there and as a Ryu player and came back as a Poison player.
And so Riceata, for his part, the DiCapri, I've barely seen. I think DiCapri has, to me, some of the most exciting changes of the most recent patch. So I'm really excited to see what he can bring to bear here.
What sort of changes did they make to her?
There are numerous. So you'll see some on the chains, the cancel window, on the, you know, the sort of the mix-up move has changed a lot, giving her a little bit more flexibility. That has different kinds of properties now as well. So in general, yeah, you can get that to be a true block string much more easily now. It doesn't sort of uncombo at different distances, so you can fire it off and forget it. But there's a lot of subtle little things that don't immediately lend themselves to, like, you know, oh, obviously DiCapri wins for free now or something like that. But I'm excited to see her in the hands of good players and see what they can make of these little small frame changes.
Yeah, just sort of minor changes that were made to fix certain situations that weren't quite the way that they were intended to be.
Oh, wow. Got it with the backdash, but EX was still able to catch up. No punish for Air. And I like that from Air. He needed to switch it up there with a risky FADC uppercut. Closes it out. Good stuff to bring it back, because DiCapri looked like she was running away with it in round 1 there and was making strong headway in round 2 until that uppercut. Poison was able to bring it back.
Yeah, Air's made so much. I mean, he's really a Poison innovator. You know, a lot of stuff that he's doing is stuff that I haven't seen. I mean, I play Poison myself, and he is doing stuff that I haven't seen anybody else do. So as far as I'm concerned, he is the best Poison I've seen thus far.
That's exciting. I just really love it. That's one of my favorite things about fighting games in general, and Street Fighter in particular, is when a player can find a character that really just meshes with their individual style. And I haven't seen, oh wow, he read that the whole way. I love that. He really read Riceata's like enthusiasm to be near. He's like, you want to rush, you want to be on me all the time. I backdashed from this weird middle position, now I'm full screen. You're going to close the distance in the fastest possible way. I've got a focus attack queued up from across the screen here for no reason, basically saying, I know exactly what's in your head. You're going to do exactly this move. I'm going to level 2 focus you and take game 1. Very, very smart stuff from Riceata, or from Air, excuse me.
Yeah, Riceata is definitely one of Calgary's strongest players. I first saw him in 2010, actually. He was playing Blanca back then.
I remember. He was super dynamic. Yeah. That was, I think, his sort of debut on the wider world stage. Oh, so smart. Using the projectile invincibility to blow right through that setup. And again, oh, baits it out.
Now, do you think in that situation, Air should have used his meter on the FADC backdash, or should he just eat the damage?
Honestly, I don't even really love the uppercut in that situation, because it's one of those uppercuts where if you hit it, you're just sort of back even, and if you lose, I felt like he risked potentially game-ending damage. But here he is. He pulled it back, so he knows best. He knows the pace of his character.
Still alive, though, and out of bar.
Scaling. Oh, we read it again.
Reads.
Read it again. And again, like, that fireball was a setup the whole way, saying, here's the fireball, here's the problem I'm going to present to you. It's floating in your face. I know you're not going to want to sit there and just block it. You're not that kind of player. You don't have that in you. Nice backdash.
DiCapri has got a pretty big meter advantage right here. Oh, good base right there.
And again, I guess that is fair that DiCapri doesn't have the most explosive kind of damage, generally speaking. Prior to her having Ultra, you don't have to worry about her necessarily doing a ton of damage, not the hugest punishment.
What do you think of Riceata's choice of using Ultra 1 instead of, let's say, Double or Ultra 2, which is common against, Fireball characters?
It smells like he's got something particularly interesting setup. I don't think we've seen it yet. So to me, it seems a little non-standard. But again, that's what I'm excited about in the post-patch world. This being one of the first big battle of really strong players, I'm excited to see DiCaprio. I'm hoping we see some of the Masters series as well.
Yeah.
That's a long shot. But
yeah.
But it's not impossible. They're long sets. You go down a couple of games, maybe you feel like mixing it up. Yeah, that hand pressure is much easier, especially for characters like Poison with relatively weak reversals.
Yeah, Arrow's got a pretty commanding lead right here. This could be it for Riceata.
Oh, I love that bait. Oh, he got him again. That's so genius.
Do it.
And that was, I like the confidence of that ending was so good that EX is like, oh, did I miss my follow-up? Like, don't you want to stick something out? Bam, uppercut. Like, and then, well, yeah, now I've spent all my EX meter. Now you can definitely, oh, uppercut again, and I win, and you're done. And what even happened? Wow, strong, strong.